Hello everyone and welcome back to another video. Today we are installing a brand new head unit in the EK. Yes, we're taking a slight break from the EG content, but it's an exciting one because it includes a giveaway. The head unit that I'm installing in the EK today is the ATOTO S8 Premium, but ATOTO was kind enough to send out another head unit. It's their F7 SE head unit, and they sent out a backup camera to go with the head unit for me to give away to one of you guys. This head unit is Apple CarPlay, Android Auto. You can watch YouTube on it. Nice road trip, throw on some YouTube, whatever, like throw on some Booze and John. Pretty sick head unit. So not only are you gonna be able to put in Android Auto and Apple CarPlay, but you're also gonna have a backup camera on whatever car, like even my 1999 Honda Civic, that type of thing. So I'm gonna be giving this away to one of you guys. How do you win? How do you enter? All you have to do is be subscribed to my channel. Follow me on Instagram at boosted_John. And per ATOTO's request, I would like for you guys to leave a comment down below with your Instagram handle and your favorite genre of music, favorite artist, and why. I'm gonna be picking a random comment. Please don't leave duplicate comments unless you're commenting about something else in the video. Just don't comment your Instagram handle a second time. And I'm gonna message you on Instagram to let you know that you've won. Thank you to ATOTO for partnering with me on this video. And with that said, let's install the new head unit in the UK. Today we are doing a fun little side project and we are putting a double din head unit into the EK Coupe. This is both of our project car, and so we had a sponsor reach out a few months ago, actually for the S2000 when I had it. Company is called ATOTO, and they wanted to send me a stereo for it, but I just didn't have the car long enough to do it. So anyway, we got this EK project car. I reached back out and they sent us out a stereo.
And so here we are.
So here we are. Obviously the EK doesn't have a stereo right now. It's literally just an empty hole in the dash. And our dash trim is completely cracked. Thank you to Eduardo. He just gave me a brand new dash trim for a 99 2000 Civic. And thank you to ATOTO for sending out a head unit. Today, we're gonna be installing this trim and the head unit, testing it out, seeing how it sounds with stock speakers. I think they're stock speakers. Yeah, I think this is gonna be your first experience with like wiring. No? No. You did wiring before? What'd you wire?
With you.
Did you do it though?
We both did it in here.
Which one?
Yeah.
Which thing?
Was it the Jetta? We wired a new head unit.
For?
Like a new radio thing.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, cool. Okay. Well, Kern Dog's a veteran out here, but today we're gonna be taking a step further and doing a full Apple CarPlay Android Auto setup. So today, like I said, we're working with a brand new 99 2000 dash trim. We're working with the ATOTO S8 Premium head unit. Also from Crutchfield, I ordered a wiring adapter, a head unit install kit, some cool little wire connectors, and that should be everything we need today to install this head unit. So with that said, let's go ahead and get started by removing the old dash trim and prepping the wiring. Before we start, we're gonna just do a quick little unboxing of the head unit and just show you guys everything that comes in the box. I have already opened it, so if the packaging is a little bit disheveled, that's not how it came from ATOTO. I just had to make sure everything was in there before I could film the video. I'm gonna do the honors? Yeah. Go ahead. Oh yeah. Okay, let's go over what everything is real quick. There's a GPS antenna. So that way this head unit knows where we are at all times. Kind of sus because they can track us, but also it's cool because like navigation.
Right.
Wi-Fi antenna.
Wi-Fi.
Yeah, so I don't know exactly what we would use that for. Maybe if we connect our phone, like a hotspot to it, we could use it for like Netflix and stuff. I'm pretty sure this head unit can do like Netflix. Microphone.
Microphone?
Yep, microphone for taking calls. What are these? They're just USB ports.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they're literally just USB ports. Comes with two of them. Phone link. Okay, we got a phone link one, so maybe that's what you plug into if you want to do like Android Auto.
Okay.
Apple CarPlay, you probably plug into that one with your phone. This one is a front-facing camera.
Oh, front camera.
Yeah, so you can actually do like 360-degree camera view with this head unit. You know how like they do the top-down view and it shows the whole entire car, like on your mom's car? Yeah. You can do that with this head unit. You can do a full 360 top view, I'm pretty sure. We got some mounting brackets. We got a nice little like finish panel for the head unit. Couple of screen protectors. We got like a gloss one and a frosted film one. So depending on what we want to go with for screen protector. Obviously instructions, manuals, all that stuff. And then last but certainly not least, ladies and gentlemen, we have the S8 Premium. Boom! There it is. Links to everything that you've seen so far in this video in the description down below. I know you guys probably want to start working, so we're gonna go ahead and do that. I can't really show you much about this head unit except for what it looks like until it is in the car. There's what the back I/O ports look like, all that stuff. And last but not least, the wiring adapter. So this plugs into the back of the head unit, and then you wire all these wires into this nice little guy from Crutchfield. So we're gonna get going. We gotta get this started. Let's do it. So real quick, I'm just doing a little bit of wiring investigation. I'm trying to figure out what all this stuff is wired to. What is this blue one? It's wired to something in the car. It might be remote power. All right, so we're gonna have to probably steal this. All right, I'm gonna just start by cutting out the old wiring. By cutting, I just mean separating the zip ties so we can get these pigtails out of here. Nice. All right, so it looks like our blue wire here is gonna be our power. I'm just gonna cut it because we need that. Don't need that. This is what we need. All right, so we got radio antenna. This is for just an amp. We're not gonna be using this, but we'll probably plug it in just so that way we have, you know, that setup if we wanna add a sub to this thing. We have the standard wiring plug that came with the car. So how this is gonna go is we bought this little adapter from Crutchfield. This little plug from Crutchfield just plugs straight, it should just plug straight into our OEM connector. Boom, love that.
Click.
Yep, love the click. And then this is our pigtail from ATOTO. Basically, each of these wires is gonna connect to each of these wires. It's gonna be super straightforward, super awesome. Hopefully all the colors match, should be super cool. And we should be on our way pretty quick here. So basically this doesn't plug into the stereo, but this does.
So you have to get these to connect to those.
Yeah, so that way you're basically making this whole thing one thing. Before we start doing the wiring, we're gonna get this dash trim out of the way. I think it's just a couple of Phillips. I really hope that we don't have to take this whole console out.
I think we just have to do this.
Yeah, but I'm just worried there's some screws like behind there, like back there. All right guys, so the first thing to get this dash trim out of the way is to remove this lower panel. The way that I did that was there's two screws right under here, remove those. There's one screw that holds in this kick panel under the steering wheel. It's right here, remove that. Pull this down a tad. There's another screw right back here that you're gonna wanna get. That'll allow this panel to fall free. And also there's one screw up here holding this panel. Next, same thing on this side. There's one screw here and there's one screw right down here. Squeeze in the glove box, you know, to get it past the little clips so it could hang and be out of my way. I got those screws out and now this panel is pretty much free. Last screw is out. If we got everything, which I hope we did, because that would suck if there was more than that. Oh, okay. Thought I was gonna break it for a second. All right, unplug the cigarette lighter and she's out. The glove box back for now. All right, so now to get this guy out, there's just some screws down here. I don't know if these are Phillips. They are Phillips. Yeah, I'm just gonna get these 4 screws right here and that'll allow the whole dash trim to come out. I heard there's some clips along the edge. Fortunately, we don't really have to worry about the clips along the edge because our dash is super cracked. All right, Karen, so what we're gonna wanna do is we're gonna get this dash trim out of here and we're gonna transfer our new dash trim onto this metal frame. Once we do that, we're going to install the stereo in this, right? So the stereo will be part of this. Then we're gonna plug it in and install the whole thing as one unit. So we'll do all the wiring separate and we'll install the stereo into this thing separate and then plug it in, put it together. All right, cool, screws are out. Let's go. Wow. Two-piece design. Okay, cool, that's out. It's garbage. This is 1, 2, and looks like there's 3 connectors. No, just 2. Just 2 connectors for HVAC. All we need from this, Kern, are these metal brackets and the one vent. We do need one vent. We're gonna have to figure out how to get that out of there. Cool, let's do the wiring and then we'll prep the stereo in the new dash and then we'll put it all together. You guys get the idea. We'll get back to you guys once we have all the wires connected. We'll show you what we did use and what we didn't use. All right, so the only things that we didn't end up using are parking brake. We're just not gonna wire that up for now. We might later. Steering wheel controls, we don't need any of that because frankly, we don't have them. And also we're not gonna be using rear view camera just yet, but we might be making another video in the future installing a rear view camera because they did send one out and it looks really cool how it functions. I watched a video on it the other day. Yeah, there's a reason we're not doing the rear view camera today. We'll tell you guys more about it later. For right now, we're gonna just plug it in and see if it turns on and just test it. Let's do a test run real quick just to make sure it all works. Okay, cool. Game time. All right, we're gonna plug it in. We're gonna turn the ignition on and we're gonna see if it works. We still have to hook up GPS, mic, Wi-Fi antenna, USBs, all that stuff. So I gotta hook all that up, but for now, we just wanna make sure that speakers work. So that is the main reason for this. Okay, plugged in. Go ahead. It should kick on. Hello? Oh! Google.
Whoa!
Oh, I didn't plug in the stereo antenna. Hang on. Dude, it sounds good though. It actually sounds really good. I'm gonna hook up Bluetooth. I'm gonna try it. How do I do it? Oh boy. Here comes the learning curve, boys. Use iPhone pairing. Yep, pair. Allow. Sync my contacts. That's cool. Pair. All right, we got Bluetooth. Do I just start playing music? Is that what I do? I probably have to like pick Bluetooth somewhere. Dude, this thing is crazy.
Yeah.
All right, so we were at home screen, we did the apps, we did Bluetooth music, and then we clicked on the phone. I paired my phone, very standard procedure through here. And then, let's see, ready? Oh, it says it's already playing. Oh, I turned off my phone. Got it tatted on my soul. Oh my gosh, should I call Kearney?
Girl farmer.
You're ghosting me? Wow. Dude, it's really pretty quick and responsive. Like it does the things pretty fast. We gotta hook up the Wi-Fi antenna and then we can watch YouTube on this. Dude, that's so cool. We could have Boosted John playing on the head unit.
Oh wait, I wanted to look up something. Oh yeah, this. And if you could do this and move them around.
Whoa. Hold on, don't do it though. What is that? Navigation? Dude, it just does Google Maps. I mean, obviously we need the GPS.
That's really
antenna.
nice.
Dude, this thing is gnarly. Let's install the rest of it. We're gonna get the head unit installed into the dash trim. I'm gonna hook up all the rest of the wiring. I'll run the GPS antenna, I'll run the microphone. I don't know, what would you rather do, Kern? Would you rather run the GPS antenna and the microphone and stuff, or would you rather put this thing into the trim and mess around the trim? You probably run the wires.
Sure.
All right, cool. We got the head unit installed. We decided not to install the new vent because I'm afraid I'm gonna break the good one, but that looks pretty good. We have all of the wires run. I drilled a hole down here for USB so we can run our Apple CarPlay and all that. This is the USB termination. This is AM/FM. This is Wi-Fi antenna. This is GPS. This is microphone. This is for HVAC. And this is some, like I said, amp, like sub wiring that I guess the previous owner had a sub in this car. With that said, we're gonna plug everything in and install the stereo into the dash. Well, wait. Hang on, we're gonna put the rest of the dash back together and then we'll show you guys. So we finally have it installed. It was a little bit of a pain in the butt to get the bezel to fit properly, like this finish panel. And it's still not perfect, but you know what? It's as good as we're gonna get it and I'm happy with how it looks. As you can see, it looks very sleek. Really, really enjoy how this looks inside of this car. It's pretty dang cool. And the functionality so far has been cool. I'm still learning a lot about how to use this. It's basically an Android tablet is kind of how it functions. And so I'm an Apple user, so it's taking me a little bit of time to figure out how the actual OS on the device works. But you know what I'll say is Apple CarPlay works really well. Okay, so check it out. So we're at the home screen. All we have to do is hop in the car, plug in the phone, click car link and connecting, verification approved, and we're on Apple CarPlay. So now I can just put my phone down and this is my phone. So I can go on Spotify, you know, it's using my phone's data. Like this is my phone. We can pick whatever music we want. Let's listen to some Mac Miller, maybe some Nikes on my feet. Yeah. Sweet, sweet, sweet. And then if we go, this is still Apple CarPlay. If we go to ATOTO, we're back on home screen. So Apple CarPlay is running in the background. You know, you just go back to CarLink to get there. This is everything on my phone. It'll read me text messages.
What do you want to say?
Poop.
Your message to farmer says poop. Ready? Okay, it's sent.
We put the microphone right over here, and it seems to be working pretty well. We haven't tested it with a phone call yet, but Apple CarPlay is sick. Like I said, we didn't wire in the backup camera yet because frankly, it's gonna require tearing all this apart and we didn't have time for it today, but we are gonna do it in a later video. What else? What else should I show them? Google Maps on here is super cool. So I can just pull up Maps. I could put in, all right, anyway, Google Maps is super cool. So you can just, obviously it works just like your phone. Everyone knows how Apple CarPlay works now. They get it. Let's show them YouTube. Okay, so if we want to do YouTube, back to ATOTO, we go to settings, we turn on Wi-Fi. It's on, we're connected to Wi-Fi. We go home, we go to YouTube, and no, almost had us. We want to, oh dude, I could even do your channel, videos, and boom. Dude, we're watching an ad on this YouTube video that they're watching, and they might be watching an ad. They're watching an ad and they could get an ad. Check that out. Dude, we're watching Boosted John while making Boosted John. That's so cool. That's so cool. Dude, I'm just stoked to have music, and this thing does this. That's so gnarly, dude. And we can even, it literally functions just like a computer. Like I can change the quality and everything. I think, can I get up to 4K? Do you think I can get 4K on this thing? I swear it was uploaded in 4K. I don't know, anyway. So then we go back, and then if we wanna go back to Apple CarPlay and back to some Mac Miller. I'm so excited to have music in this car.
Let's go drive.
All right, let's go drive. Let's do it. Huge thank you to ATOTO for sending out the stereo. It's the upgrade this interior needed, it really is. Discount code in the description down below. Link to every product in this whole video in the description down below. Link to Boosted John merch in the description down below. Shout out ATOTO, boys. This thing's sweet. All right, we gotta wrap this up because Posh is gonna get mad. Thank you guys for watching. If you like this video, please leave a thumbs up, leave a comment in the description down below, and let me know if you guys have any experience with head units like this. Do you think this is good? Do you think it could be better? What do you guys think? I think it's pretty cool. And that's pretty much it. So as I always say, boys, let's remember to plan, commit, execute, and attain our goals. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.
Hamilton on the inside now of Kevin Magnussen, and then comes Perez and Russell.
Yes, Perez got out of shape.
From those guidelines. Sergio Perez is trying to get a bit closer to Kevin Magnussen himself, and we'll see with these new regulations.
Slipstream. And you can do that gently.
And will Verstappen now be passed by his teammate Sergio Perez? Yes, he has been. And he's been passed by Hamilton, and he's been passed by Russell. I can try to... Let's go!
Good luck with that, Pasha. I know it's probably gonna be challenging, but
You're the best editor.
you the best editor. Pasha the best editor.